Alright, here I have two miter saws. Obviously one is the Harbor Freight Chicago Electric 12-inch double bevel. And then I got the DeWalt DWS782 12-inch double bevel. Harbor Freight, model number 61969, and obviously the DeWalt. I first bought the Harbor Freight miter saw just so I don't have to, just wanted to see how that looked right out of the box and how it felt. Just trying to get away from the, from the big brands, see what I can get away with. Pretty much, you can get away with a lot, but except for some minor, for me, it's more major. And I can tell you right off the bat is, as soon as I took out the DeWalt, a lot heavier, looks a lot more solid. This one I paid $325. Harbor Freight I paid $138. Not much of it. I mean, pretty much half the cost. But here I'll let you know what I found and what I think that I could not see myself owning the Harbor Freight, which is going to be returned anyway. The first issue, actually there are several issues with the Harbor Freight, and I'll show you here, is the slack when it's not tightened down. So basically right here this is loose, just so I can move it around. So here's a detent for 0, but look how much play that has. But at the same time, this is from side to side. So now let's just say if I back front to back, you can hear that noise. It's just, now you can lock it, but you gotta twist it pretty hard, keep it there. But at the same time, the nut that helps or that holds the screw in so you can tighten this down, we don't know how long that's gonna last because you really have to make this thing tight, for it to not move. So those are the two issues that I just could not live with. So if you look here, here's the DeWalt right out the box. These are out of the box reviews. These are not performance reviews, whatsoever. So here it's not even, I have it, it's not locked. You can move around. So here's a 0. There's no play. Not even back and forth. Front to back, side to side. Nothing. Solid. This is all metal versus the Harbor Freight being plastic. The DeWalt DWS782 came with a 32-inch blade, or a 32 teeth blade. The Harbor Freight did not. I know that certain models you can get that. You can get a blade on it, but not really, from what I heard, not really worth it. So yeah, this is just an out-of-box review. Just kind of let you know that what I thought of it when I first took the Harbor Freight out. I thought I was getting a good deal. I thought everything was good. But then again, when I saw more reviews on the DeWalts, Makitas, Bosches, I noticed that mine had so much play, which I didn't think that it was a big deal. Because when I took the Harbor Freight out of the box, I noticed it. I was like, nah, it's fine. But when I saw the DeWalts and everything else have no play, pretty much it was a no-brainer just to return the Harbor Freight and get a DeWalt. Now this one here, the DeWalt DWS782, it's not on their website. It's a special buy. I believe it's just like a Lowe's Harbor Freight thing. It's everything that a DWS780 is, except for the light. Other than that, that's pretty much it. But the Harbor Freight, if you don't really care about those two things, it's a great saw. Again, there's no blade on it. The sliding mechanism is pretty decent. Again, there's no sawdust on here, so it's pretty smooth. It comes with everything that the DeWalt has, minus obviously some quality and finishes, but everything that this DeWalt can do, this Harbor Freight can do. But the only problem that I did not want to deal with or have to deal with is I just don't want that slack. I don't want to have misaligned cuts. I don't want to keep trying to adjust it. I don't want any of that stuff. But other than that, for $138, if you don't care about those two things that I mentioned, cool. But the DeWalt, for $325, it was a no-brainer, so I bought it. They obviously don't have this anymore. If you go online now on on Home Depot, they don't have it. When will it come back? I don't know. But you can look up more specs on the DWS782 if you aren't interested. It does come with an adjustable curve down there, so you can make it tighter to 0 tolerance. This is belt driven, same as the Harbor Freight. But the DeWalt is obviously, that's what you pay for. You pay for more of the fit and finish, quality, sturdiness, robust. Harbor Freight, obviously you pay $138, get the job done. It will and can get the job done, which I've seen reviews on YouTube. People have had it for years, but for me personally, I did not want to deal with the accuracy issues, which didn't think it was a big issue until I saw more reviews on the big brands. Mainly what I'm using a miter saw for is just your average woodworker at home, DIY, small projects here and there, maybe some big projects later on down the road. But for right now, I don't want to keep spending money on a miter saw if I can just buy one now for cheap, which is actually pretty good for a DeWalt. Anyway, if you have any more questions, hit me up on the comments. I'll try to answer them as best as possible. But the 12-inch Harbor Freight miter saw is going back tomorrow. I'm going to return it. Had it for a week. Again, did not use any of these, so these are not performance reviews. It was just an out-of-box review, just to let you guys know what to expect if you do get a Harbor Freight miter saw. Obviously, you get what you pay for. I was assuming I was going to get more out of it, which you are, but just those two issues, I just did not feel comfortable keeping it. If you want to know about the DeWalt 782, which is, there are not a lot of reviews on it, I'll do my best to try to get that going. I am keeping this saw, obviously, but if you need more information on this, on what I thought of it, or what are your or what you think your thoughts on it, please comment below. And that's it. Again, out-of-box review, not a performance review. Just stating some issues that I've seen, and hopefully it might be useful to you guys. Alright, here I have two miter saws. Obviously one is the Harbor Freight Chicago Electric 12-inch double bevel, and then I got the DeWalt DWS782 12-inch double bevel. Harbor Freight, model number 61969, and obviously the DeWalt. I first bought the Harbor Freight miter saw, just so I don't have to, just wanted to see how that looked right out of the box and how it felt. Just trying to get away from the, from the big brands, see what I can get away with. Pretty much, you can get away with a lot, but except for some minor,